Hey, what's going on, guys? Sri Kanase here, and today we're going to be talking about why everyone doesn't succeed with Shopify. So, before we begin, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button down below and also be sure to like this video because that lets me know that you guys are enjoying these videos. So, let's begin. Now, for a while, I thought of a few things that many beginner dropshippers do which causes them to fail in Shopify. And I came up with a list of 3 main things that I found out in my own journey as well as some of my friends. And these 3 things have repeated over and over in all the cases where the people failed with their stores and moved on to something else. So we're going to go over the main things that cause many, around I think 80% of dropshippers to not be successful. And honestly, dropshipping is hard. There are many YouTubers out there that show how much they've earned in a specific amount of time, and I have done this as well, but it definitely is hard in the beginning and you have to put in a lot of energy and dedication into this. So the very first thing on my list is that many of the people whose stores fail give up very easily and quickly after not succeeding with the first few product tests. Dropshipping is basically a game of testing products. Every single day you have to test a new product and constantly be on the lookout for additional products. Now I made a very informational video on finding products, so if you haven't already, the link will be down in the description below, but that is exactly what you should be doing in order to find the products, and you should be trying to test one new product each day. Don't try to do like 2 or 3 products a day because you need to focus your energy on one single product and make it the best as possible. You need to make the ad copy the best, find the best photos, or maybe even use a video ad. But you need to consistently test products. You can't expect to earn thousands of dollars like some people do every day just after testing one product or 2 products. You need to keep on trying and keep on testing. And you will invest a lot of money into this if you don't find the product in the first few tries, but in the end, you will earn all of that money back and more in less than a week. So you definitely need to keep on trying, and you need to make sure that you don't give up after some unsuccessful tries because, as I mentioned in my previous videos, I try to end my best selling store, the store that I'm turning into a brand. I tried to stop it and end it 10 times in the beginning because I just didn't believe in it. But it did end up proving me wrong because it did very well. So you definitely can't just give up. Keep on trying. And this brings me to the next point, which is these people repeat the same mistakes and they don't try to improve upon them. When you see one product that is not working despite multiple advertisements, you need to move on. Don't become attached to any products. And you also need to try different types of ad copies for different advertisements. If you're doing Instagram influencers, you should try changing up the ad copy for the next ad that you do. So in total, if you plan to advertise on 3 Instagram pages, you should have a somewhat different ad copy for each 3 and see which works. If none of them works, that's when you know the product is not in demand. You need to be on the lookout for the mistakes that you do and try to improve upon them. This was my main problem which I encountered when I began myself because I became very attached to one product and I kept on trying over and over again to make it win because I thought it was winning for someone else, but that was a bad mistake and it caused me to lose quite some money. But had I just sat down and thought about it, I would have simply moved on to something else because I would have found out that this is not a winning product. You need to make sure that you are trying different perspectives, different types of things in dropshipping for it to work. Don't never rely on just one strategy. All the videos that you see on YouTube or even my videos, you need to take them with a grain of salt because in the end, something that worked for me may not work for you. And these are just honest facts because you need to keep on trying different things because different stores and different people have different types of strategies that they find success with. So definitely take what you learn online and just try to implement them differently in your own ways. Try to test around with them. So the third thing on my list is not spending enough time marketing. As I mentioned in my other videos, many people spend a lot of time on their websites trying to make it perfect, trying to add the perfect apps, but you literally need to spend 1 to 2 days max on your websites and the rest of your dropshipping time on marketing because that is where the money comes in. In essence, you are basically in the marketing business because the better marketer gets the more sales and in the end gets the most amount of profits and builds a successful brand. So you need to think of this as a marketing business and plan around that. One more thing I would like to add here is these people spend a lot of time trying to make their whole store revolve around the products, but you need to make sure that you make your marketing revolve around the brand, because if you plan to be in dropshipping for long term, you need to build a brand, and that is where branding comes in. That's only done when you focus on building a brand instead of just trying to focus on one or two products. And that is also one mistake that many dropshippers do who fail, because they rely too much on the product instead of their actual brand. Whatever your store is, you need to let people know that it is a brand, not just a store that just sells random products. So if you're in the niche, definitely try to make all your marketing efforts around your brand instead of around the specific product. And I get it, guys, dropshipping isn't hard if you do it correctly and strategically, but it also isn't easy because you need to put in time and effort into this. And this is where most drop shippers fail, because they give up very easily. You need to be motivated and continue on. So I have been mentioning that I'll be making Facebook videos, and I'm in the process of making some dope Facebook videos for you all. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for these videos because there's a lot of value in them.